Today on Let's Talk, we have Michael Jackson and Nikki Wilkes of Diego Ranch. Welcome to Let's Talk Jonesboro, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Hey, this is one of the neater charity organizations in Jonesboro that you guys do. And so tell us a little bit about Diego Ranch and who you serve.
We love it. I mean, it's been an amazing program so far, and we work kids with either a mental or emotional or physical disability in Jonesboro.
So how did you come up with this idea?
I've been around horses all my life, and a project I did a long time ago. I worked with kids through Special Olympics, and later on in life, I started doing a lot of research and noticing how kids working with horses was just a huge improvement with them and helping them out through life.
Very nice. Nikki, are you a native of Jonesboro?
I'm a native of Northeast Arkansas.
Northeast Arkansas. What appealed to you about this program?
It touches children's. It helps take away their form of disabilities and stuff for the moment. It gives them the opportunity to shine in a different way to where they're not normally able to do that with.
Mm-hmm.
I like the way you said that. It takes away their disabilities for a moment.
One of the things on our flyers that we have is a child that was out there said a quote to us, and we have that quote on our page here, and it's, "When I ride at Diego Ranch, my disability disappears. I'm like everybody else." And that day, I think we all just sat around and cried. I mean, it's just, it makes you melt.
It's a very touching thought, yeah.
But it's truly amazing. My emotions all day long are up and down. I mean, because of the different emotions of the kids. You can have a child with an anger issue, or you can have a child that's dyslexia or autism or whatever that just makes your emotions go all over the place. But something really cool is we've had several students that have come out that didn't communicate at all verbally, and now they're speaking. And one I have right now, he's got 5 words that we've learned out there with horse, donkey, grass, tree, truck, and it's whoa. And in fact, he was riding on the horse with me, and I didn't even push him or say, "Hey, say whoa." And later on, I was getting ready to stop, and he just says it, So he picked up on it. So it's just an amazing program, a lot of fun, and the kids really enjoy it.
Very cool. Nikki, what have you seen?
I've seen just children this is their comfort zone. This is where they can be themselves. They don't have to worry about, who's looking at me, or how am I going to be able to maneuver what I'm doing, and how's this facility set for me. It's all about them, so it makes them comfortable. They come out of their shell a lot. You'll have a child that is kind of recessed, and, they'll just come out and shine.
Right.
They'll go from, quiet and still and not just real, active to this is their thing. This is where they get to do their own thing.
That's great. Now, you're a nonprofit, and nonprofits always need funding, so you're trying to grow what you do, but how many kids do you serve right now?
120. And then plus, we have different disability centers or schools that come out constantly.
So you are well established in the community, but you have needs, I guess, to...
Oh, yeah. Equine therapy is a very expensive program, and it's not the horses or feeding the horses what most people think. It's the helmets that we purchase that we have to throw away every 5 years because they have a deterioration date.
Mm-hmm.
And then saddles. Some of the saddles that we use for kids that don't physically, they're in a wheelchair or have cerebral palsy or something like that, we have to have a special saddle that holds their back up, straps them in, to hold themselves up, and those cost between $4,000 and $8,000.
Wow.
And you could have 5 different kids at 5 different ages, say kids and adults, and different ages and different body sizes, and so there's 5 different saddles. Plus, you've got to fit that saddle to each individual horse too. So that's where it gets really expensive.
Yeah, I can see that would be expensive. If the saddle costs that much, you're just now getting to the horse, and then
right.
Everything else that needs to come with it.
That's the key to having a safe program, and is having the right equipment for the individual and the horse.
So you want to grow, but you want to serve while you're growing, and that's the double
right.
difficult aspects, I would think. Tell me what you envision for Diego Ranch.
Start making a facility that's more, all weather, more
Right.
controlled environment for the children. Safer. The more you control, the safer everything is. It gives us more opportunity to serve children on a constant period versus if the weather is just good, then we're able to.
So you are at the mercy of the weather at this point.
Yeah, if it rains, I mean, we're shut down for a couple days. We have several kids that either going through chemo or taking medication that can't be in the sun, and so a lot of my students that this summer couldn't come out, and now they're starting to come back because the weather's getting better for them, but then it's also raining.
Right.
And I mean, there's a lot of students, they need this program. I mean, they definitely need it. And we have a couple that are are suicidal, and this program has helped them out tremendously.
Kind of give an explanation of that. Tell me, would you say the bond with the horses or just being out in nature kind of helps?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Being out in nature, bonding with the horses. A horse won't tell your secrets, so that that's a good thing. But people they learn to build confidence with them, trust, love. I mean, it's a 1,200-pound animal that you're relying on to keep you safe, but he needs you. He needs to rely on you to keep him safe. So it really relaxes you and calms you.
Because of all the things you want to accomplish, tell us a little bit more about what you need.
With the growing facility and the growing children, we have all different needs, and we hope to bring in a physical therapist, an occupational therapist to help us assist with other areas along with the equine therapy.
Are you looking at now you're located, I guess, out by West Side School, right?
Yeah, we're behind Joey Glob Photography right now on his property. Joey's been a great person to help us out and everything, but we're looking for property, and we're talking right now about some property that we're interested in.
That's good. I know you have a lot of civic leaders who were impressed with your program and want to contribute.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us some of the ways that people can help.
Well, we have a Facebook page with over 6,000 people on our page, and we've got our website up and our Instagram page, and people can go on there. They can donate through there. They can sponsor a child. I know some of my parents they have a hard time affording, and we keep our costs are super low. We only charge $25 per session that lasts an hour long per child, and that is dirt cheap compared to a lot of things.
You can imagine.
And especially being in a program like that. So if somebody wants to sponsor a child, they can do that. If they want to sponsor one of our horses, they can do that. There's different things that we need that would help us out and stuff. So
You provide this service, and a lot of the kids, even though we're in a rural corner of the state, Jonesboro is not at all rural. Do you have a lot of kids who've never seen a horse before?
oh yeah, most definitely. I mean, it's all the time. I have people come out and never been around a horse or anything. We have people that actually travel 2 hours to our program.
Oh, that's great. Tell us a little bit about the parents of the kids. What do they want to get from it? When a parent comes to you, what is that parent looking for?
I mean, they're looking for help. I mean, I've had them beg me, and I need my son or I need my daughter in a program like this. And I've had some that were skeptical in the beginning, that had talked to therapists, and they pushed my program, go see Michael at Diego Ranch, and afterwards they're just absolutely amazed at how well this program works, and how the kids just open up. I mean, it's either to communication or their anxiety going away or not being depressed. I have some that are being bullied at school, and I have some that come out that are bullies, and both of them are meeting in the middle. And one of my favorite days out there is I had a boy that had anger issues, and I had a girl out there that had autism at the time, and I took the boy that was with the anger issues, and I said, hey, I need you to lead class today and teach this girl, how to walk the horse properly. And he was just super excited that I even put him in a position like that. And the end of the hour, they're both giggling and laughing and having a great time. And he was sitting on top of the horse riding while she was walking him around. But it really got them together and took his anger problems away, and helped her out too.
Sounds like you've learned yourself. You guys have learned as you go through this process. Can you delve into that as what you've seen, how you've learned to respond to these kids?
Well, each child is different. Each child comes with a different issue. Each comes with a different background. So when they come in, we have to take them one at a time to see what works best for them. What program can we give them to give them the best opportunity? We help the children, but we also help the moms and the dads too, because they're exhausted. They want their children back. They want them to have opportunities that other children have. They don't get that, and so we help relieve stress from the child, but also from the parents too.
That's good. Have you seen techniques, and strategies? Do you have to think that way, or are you trained for that type of stuff?
I let the horse do most of the work, and I step back. I teach them how to be around that horse, how to safely, be around it, how to ask the horse to do things, not force it, not make it, but to ask. And it's basically about the kid, and it's about the horse, So they figure out to work out their own problems. It's not like I have to fix their problems for them.
I've seen you work, and you've got a great personality for this role. You're great with kids, and you're great with horses. It takes a calm demeanor.
I'm relaxed out there. I mean, I do stress out during big events and stuff, and we got 5 or 6 horses out there and people all over the place, and on the horses I do stress. But I think I'm pretty good at organizing some things to get it together. But I do well.
That's good. But it's just you two, Nikki, that you guys run the whole program yourselves? Or do you have help?
No, it's just us.
Okay.
As of right now, we have some kind of behind the scenes a little.
Right, the sponsorships and all that
right,
sort of
yes,
stuff.
and on the back end, we desperately thank
We have our board of directors also that they come out and event that we have coming up. My board of directors will come out and they help during programs and stuff and help in the background a lot.
Okay. So it's Nikki Wilkes and Michael Jackson of Diego Ranch. Thank you guys for being with us on Let's Talk Jonesboro.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Very much.